What's up guys, Miles Somerville here with MCU Exchange, and welcome to another episode of the MCU Exchange Show. And I apologize if the echo is really bad. I just moved to a new space, so I'm going to try to get this fixed as soon as I can. But in the meantime, let's talk about what's been going on in the news lately. So the biggest thing really this week has been Avengers Annihilation. Apparently a trailer description has, leaked online, and we have it right here, so let's read it out loud if you haven't heard it already. The trailer starts off showing the damaged Infinity Gauntlet in a field on the farm planet. As the camera focuses in on the gauntlet, we hear Tony's voice. We were destined to lose. Epic music score starts. The Quinjet is shown landing in Wakandan wasteland as we hear Steve Rogers say, "We have come so far." Tony and Nebula step off the jet as the remaining Avengers approach. Steve has a look of relief and says, "Tony." Tony, seemingly defeated, shakes his head and gives a friendly smirk back to Cap. The Marvel Studio logo appears. We get a glimpse of the Battle of New York from the 2012 Avengers. Loki is shown looking shocked and baffled as he's on top of the Stark Tower. There's a flash of blue light as the camera pans back, cuts to black. Next we see the Wakandan throne with M'Baku at the helm. He's surrounded by his new Kingsguard, a mix of the Hill Tribe and the Dora Milaje. Shuri and Banner are seen working together on a new project in the lab. Black Widow in full gear is in Hawkeye's family home from Age of Ultron. Basically, everything is thrown all over the place and broken. Nat is studying some type of map with multiple photos and locations on it. A quick shot of Thanos is shown with a long sword walking down an alleyway in New York City. The next shot is a dark hooded figure with glowing eyes aiming a bow and arrow before shooting towards the camera. 1 to 2 visuals of the quantum realm. Scott Lang, no suit, is shown running through a park, dodging explosions. Shot of space. Thor and Valkyrie are aboard a Kree ship. Thor says, "If the stories are true, you're our universe's last hope. If even such a thing exists anymore." The next shot is an older, determined Tony Stark walking through the new SHIELD HQ Avengers facility in upstate New York. He's in full SHIELD attire and carrying an orange briefcase. Banner, wearing spandex, is seen running from something, looking terrified. The next shot is Ant-Man appearing out of a flash of light and landing in a desolate place. We see it from his point of view inside his helmet. He looks left to right and left again and says, "What in the..." We see Captain Marvel floating with her fists on fire and her eyes lit up. Thanos in the Soul Stone with young Gamora screaming at him. Loki and Thor fighting off Chitauri together, and Tony handling a brand new shield in the Wakanda throne room. Cuts back to Tony and Scott. Tony opens the orange briefcase as Scott hands him an illuminated bracelet. Tony asks how. How is it even possible? Iron Man and Ant-Man are shown traveling through the quantum realm. Tony and Scott are back in the Battle of New York from 2012. The final shot before the title reveal is an Infinity Stone disappearing from Thanos' damaged gauntlet. He abruptly gets up and puts on his armor. His face goes from extremely infuriated to a menacing smile. The title reveal, Avengers Annihilation. And there's an end stinger. The Hulk is training at the new SHIELD facility with Black Widow and Steve. Steve notices that the Hulk has been training non-stop as of late, so he asks why. Hulk responds in Banner's normal voice with, "My rematch is coming soon, I can feel it." The trailer itself sounds epic. Shots of Thanos in New York, Tony and Ant-Man traveling through the quantum realm, new SHIELD, but there are a few elements to it that kind of make it seem fishy, and from what I've seen, pretty legit sources on social media, Twitter, have said that this is more than fake. Like, this is the fakest thing ever. I'm not sure. I feel like there could be certain aspects of this trailer that are legitimate. Maybe somebody was able to get their hold of certain information regarding the trailer and kind of just string together some stuff that they made up to just kind of tie it in and have a complete trailer description. Not really sure. But Avengers Annihilation, I'm not sure if that would be the correct title. And one thing that really makes this seem fake is that they would give away the Cap and Tony interaction within the first trailer. Really? That's something we've been building up for, 2 years now, since Civil War. They didn't meet up in Avengers Infinity War, and boom, we're just gonna immediately, take away that, give them that instant gratification of, automatically finding out what happens. Of course, it's not like a full scene where you find out how they reconcile with one another, but I feel like that's kind of weird that they're giving that away so fast. And the thing at the end with the Hulk training at the Avengers facility, saying my rematch is coming real soon, I don't know, that just doesn't sound like Hulk to me. There are a lot of little things about this trailer that don't seem legit. The Thor and Valkyrie thing makes sense because she did shoot on Avengers. And when Avengers Infinity War were shooting, we thought she was shooting for that movie and Thor. She was not in Infinity War at all. So it makes sense that Thor reaches out to Valkyrie because, you know, she's a popular character. People, you know, love the Valkyrie character so far. And, you know, a lot of time has passed. At least that's what is supposed to have happened. A lot of time has passed between Infinity War and what transpires in Avengers 4. So, I mean, overall, I'll have links in the description. You can check out and read over the trailer description again yourself. Overall, I mean, if I were to give this a rating out of 10 in terms of legitimacy, I'll give it like a 5. Because, like, I'm not sure. No official source has, like, given any validation towards it. And there are certain aspects of this trailer in the description that really don't seem sensible to me. So I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe this would be the time to kind of like, you know, cycle some characters out. So Iron Fist is gone. Maybe we could bring somebody else in. I'm pretty sure there's been talks of a Moon Knight TV show. That'd be pretty cool to see. So maybe that could be our pseudo replacement for Iron Fist. Now, speaking more on Avengers 4 stuff, the Russo brothers tweeted out a few days ago that Avengers 4 has officially wrapped filming. So I guess now they're going to be fully invested in editing the movie, and we should be getting a trailer within the next month or so. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a safe bet. We got our first Avengers Infinity War trailer around early December, late November. I can't exactly remember, but we are not going to be waiting too long. We're definitely going to see something before the end of the year, that's for sure. I'm getting a little impatient. I have been for a while now, but time is kind of flying by, so I know it's, you know, relatively speaking, coming pretty soon. I'm excited for it, and you know, they keep posting these weird cryptic images of stuff just to troll people, and I really think that you guys need to stop buying into the Russo Bros game, trying to, like, you know, bring down the exposure and the images and, you know, 300 times crop and enhance to try to figure out. I mean, that was probably just a picture of a car headlight, dude. Like, chill out. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've said that they love to troll. I mean, they do it for fun. I probably would too. I'd just take a picture of like my belt buckle or something and be like, coming soon. Like, I mean, that's the type of stuff they do. I really think they probably get a really good kick out of what they do with that sort of stuff. But regardless, Avengers 4 has wrapped, and so has Chris Evans. He's wrapped on the film. He wrapped filming before Avengers 4 was officially done, and he tweeted this out the other day. He says, officially wrapped on Avengers 4. It was an emotional day, to say the least. Playing this role over the last 8 years has been an honor. To everyone in front of the camera, behind the camera, and in the audience, thank you for the memories. Eternally grateful. The tweet blew up, got like almost 1.5 million likes. And of course, people started trying to decipher what he was saying. And I'm pretty sure Cap is done in the MCU after this film. I mean, he said it on multiple occasions. I think the checks just kept him coming back, if I'm being honest, and the fact that, you know, they're fun movies to make. But he said this, you know, a while ago, that he wants to start doing his own stuff, directing his own movies, and doing his own thing, which is totally understandable. He's given us the pleasure of being able to view him as Captain America for the past 7-8 years, and you know, I've enjoyed him as a character. I feel he's had basically some of the best movies in the MCU, and we're gonna miss him. And he went on the Ace Comic-Con panel or something like that, where he talked about the tweet he said, and he basically was saying that while he's not confirming or denying that he's dead or that he's not coming back, you know, I think he said, like, he would have said the same thing regardless of whether he was coming back or not, because, you know, 22 movies, this whole storyline finally wrapping up, and just like, that's an incredible experience, even though he wasn't there from day one, even though he's an OG Avenger. That's an incredible thing to be a part of. I would probably say something like that too if I were him. So I guess we're gonna see what happens. Me personally, I'm pretty sure Cap is gonna be done after Avengers 4. Somebody will replace him. Captain Marvel, that's what she's for. She's gonna be the new Captain America. Sam Wilson is definitely not gonna replace Captain America, and neither is Bucky Barnes Winter Soldier. I actually made a video about what they should do with that character on my personal channel, so if you want to check that out, feel free. I think it's a pretty interesting video. You guys would get a kick out of it. And last but not least, there's been a crap ton of Spider-Man Far From Home news. We've got sent pictures out of the ass. Like pictures of Mysterio, pictures of Noir suit, pictures of him with Nick Fury, and then we finally got pictures earlier this week of Spider-Man in a new black and red suit. It's got like a white spider emblem on the back, and a lot of people are giving the Spider-Man suit hate because it's got the bright white emblem. Number one, you have to think about this is a practical costume, and they always touch stuff up in post-production. It's gonna look so much better. Number two, I mean, me personally, I feel like it's the cleanest Spider-Man suit ever. I love the red and black look. Sure, it's not the classic look. I mean, I'm all for like the classic stuff, and I'm glad they started out with that in the original suit in Civil War and Homecoming, but I mean, dude, the black and red, in my opinion, it is badass. It's got some real superior Spider-Man vibes going, and I love it. I like the way it looks now, so I know I'm gonna absolutely love it after they touch it up and they have a trailer ready for us, after all the post-production and editing and VFX have been completed. And as for that Noir suit, yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool, and basically the suit is giving off a lot of hints as to what's going to transpire between Avengers 4 and Spider-Man Far From Home. Nick Fury is going to be the A-list Avenger of the movie, it seems, because I don't think they would throw in somebody completely different. That just sounds like a big headache, especially when it sounds like you've got a lot of villains in this movie. There's supposed to be Mysterio, Vulture, Hydro Man, and I believe Scorpion. So yeah, we've got quite a bit of villains to deal with in the film, and to have Nick Fury, Maria Hill, and an actual A-list Avenger in the film, that would be weird. But I am kind of disappointed that Marvel Studios did kind of throw us off, because let's be honest, Nick Fury is not an Avenger. He's not. When have you ever seen him actually fighting alongside the other Avengers? I think that's what qualifies you as one. I mean, Quicksilver was more an Avenger than Nick Fury, and he was only around for like a few hours, and then he took a big L towards the end of the movie. So I am kind of disappointed that that's going to be the Avenger. I mean, I love Nick Fury and his performances, but that's just not what I was expecting. They said there was going to be an A-list Avenger, so I'm thinking either Captain America, Hulk, maybe even Doctor Strange, Black Widow, somebody along those lines, not Nick Fury, because he's not really an Avenger. I think most people would agree with me on that. But it's all good. I'm sure Spider-Man Far From Home is going to be a pretty fun movie. Jake Gyllenhaal is an amazing actor, and given the right material, I'm sure he'll kill it. Tom Holland, we love him as Spider-Man. Zendaya's back. All the original gang is back. And I'm really interested to see where Vulture plays in. Like, is he going to get out of prison? Is he getting broken out of prison? Is he breaking out of prison himself? So I'm really interested to see where he's going to play in that and what type of role he's going to have, because, I mean, I would almost compare Vulture and Spider-Man's relationship to Captain America and Iron Man's right now. It's like they don't agree with each other, but they still have that respect for each other, and I feel like when together they would not try to kill each other. I feel like that'd be pretty weird if they just brought him back and Vulture's are like, hey, remember me? Yeah, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you again. I feel like that'd be kind of weird. But I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Spider-Man Far From Home is not too far out, and we should be getting a trailer fairly soon. And I'm really interested to see how they're gonna market this movie, because essentially Sony handles all of that stuff. Marvel Studios does not handle the marketing for this film. So if Sony wanted to drop a trailer right now, basically revealing that Spider-Man is alive and back, they could do that, no problem. So I think we're gonna get our first trailer probably around late December, if not early January. I'm pretty sure we got our first Homecoming trailer before 2017. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see, but I'm really excited for that movie. I loved Homecoming. It's one of my favorite MCU films. One of my favorite films in general, if I'm being honest. And like I said, I'm really excited to see where they take it. But yeah, other than that, we've got Daredevil coming out this week. A bunch of little things here and there. So Venom, that's not really MCU related, so I'm not gonna talk about that. But you should go see it if you haven't already, I guess, just to check it out. But that's pretty much it. Make sure to leave any questions or topics you want me to talk about in the next episode down in the comment section down below. Like I said, I'll link that Winter Soldier theory video in the description down below as well. I think it's a really interesting video you guys should check out. And all the articles to the tweets for Chris Evans, him talking about the tweet afterwards, the Avengers 4 trailer description, all that good stuff will be in the description down below. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe for future content like this. See ya.